Welcome to Cybersecurity Pro Hub. This channel is a professional cybersecurity hub designed to help professionals, students, and businesses understand and implement ISO 27001-2022 standard, the world's leading information security standard. With cyber attacks increasing worldwide, organizations must protect their data, systems, and business reputation. But where do they start? That's where ISO 27001 comes in. Hello, we are an expert from Cyber Pro Hub, and we are on a mission to demystify the world of information security standards. And one of those standards that's been keeping IT professionals up at night is ISO 27001-2022. Now, as someone who's spent more hours than I'd like to admit poring over security protocols and compliance documents, I think I'm qualified to guide you through this cybersecurity labyrinth. So, buckle up as we dive into the world of ISO 27001 and see how it's evolved to keep our digital assets safe in an increasingly hostile online environment. You know, when I first started in cybersecurity, the one thing that always baffled me was how organizations managed to keep their sensitive data secure in a world where cyber threats seem to evolve faster than we can say firewall. I mean, have you ever tried to keep your personal information safe online? It's a challenge. Now imagine doing that for an entire organization. Not a pretty picture, right? So, let's talk about ISO 27001-2022. It's like the superhero of information. Security standards, standing between organizations and potential data breaches. How does it do it? Well, ISO 27001 is essentially a framework that helps organizations of all sizes and types to protect their information systematically and cost-effectively through the adoption of an Information Security Management System, ISMS. Now, we know what you're thinking. That sounds like a mouthful of corporate jargon, and you're not wrong. But stick with me, because understanding this standard could be the difference between your organization being the next cybersecurity success story or the next cautionary tale in the news. Let's start by breaking down what ISO 27001-2022 actually is. It's the latest version of the ISO 27001 standard, updated in 2022 to address the evolving landscape of cyber threats. Think of it as the latest software update for your phone, but instead of fixing bugs in your apps, it's fixing vulnerabilities in your organization's security posture. The 2022 version brings some significant changes from its predecessor. It's like comparing the latest smartphone to the brick-like mobile phones of the 90s. Same basic concept, but way more sophisticated. The new version places a greater emphasis on the context of the organization, leadership involvement, and risk assessment. It's like the standard has grown up and realized that security isn't just an IT problem, it's a business problem. One of the key updates is the restructuring of Annex A controls. Now, I know Annex A controls sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry, but bear with me. These controls are the meat and potatoes of the standard, providing a comprehensive list of security measures organizations can implement. The 2022 version has streamlined these controls, reducing them from 114 to 93. But don't be fooled, it's not less secure. It's more like they've taken a bunch of ingredients and created a more refined recipe. But why do organizations need these updates? Well, it's simple. The cyber threat landscape is evolving faster than fashion trends in the 80s. New threats are emerging every day, and the old ways of doing things just don't cut it anymore. It's like trying to protect your house with a lock when the thieves have learned to pick locks, climb walls, and teleport. You need to up your game. And that's exactly what ISO 27001-2022 helps organizations do. The new standard also puts a greater emphasis on risk management. It's not just about implementing security controls anymore. It's about understanding your specific risks and tailoring your security approach accordingly. It's like having a personal trainer for your organization's security, customized to your needs, weaknesses, and goals. Now let's talk about how you can get ISO 27001-2022 certified and why it might just be the career boost you've been looking for. Getting certified in ISO 27001-2022 is like getting a black belt in cybersecurity. It shows that you not only understand the principles of information security, but that you can apply them in real-world scenarios. The certification process isn't a walk in the park, I'll be honest. It's more like a challenging hike up a mountain, but the view from the top? Totally worth it. The process typically involves a thorough study of the standard, practical application of its principles, and passing a rigorous exam. It's like training for a marathon. It takes time, effort, and dedication, but crossing that finish line feels amazing. But it's not just about the career prospects. Getting C